Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Robert.
And I'm Tammy.
And we're OHSC Pickers. Today we're coming to you from our house in Ohio. We're actually in the warehouse. So today's video is going to be just a little bit different as what we have put out to this point. We are going to show you around the warehouse. We're going to show you our organization. And then once that's done, we're going to start putting some things together to get shipped. So from our sales over the last couple of days, I think we've got like 15 things that we've sold in the last 2 days to get shipped out. So with that, let's get started and show you guys around our warehouse. So now we are here in our basement where the warehouse is at, and Tammy is actually gonna show you around the basement.
Okay.
The warehouse, show you our organization. So let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. Come on in. So we're going to start over here. The first wall here is shoes that we already have listed and packed. They're in the boxes ready to go when we sell them. And then the top rack up here are mostly new and boxed items that we have posted and listed. They're just stored up there for when we sell them because some of them are seasonal. And then the next couple, 1, 2, 3 racks and on the floor, all this stuff is still needing to be posted and packed up. So that's staged and ready there. Here are some clothes that are hanging that still need to be posted. And back behind there, we're trying to hide all of our boxes we use for shipping. Excuse that mess. We keep trying to figure a better way to store those. Okay, so then we got, packing material in the big bag back there. And let's come over here and look. So I'm going to start over here. Here's some of our fabulous models that we use to list our hats. And the hats are for sale if you love something. And this shelf here is kind of a work in process, but we've got kids' clothes that are posted, kids' clothes that are not posted yet. So I work on getting them out of here and getting them packaged up. But we bought such a large volume at once, it was hard to get them all packed up at the same time. Down here we have a nice collection of ski boots, which we have found from Goodwills all over the place during our travels. Those are mostly listed. Got a couple motorcycle helmets, and in here we have some Squish Metal's ready to go for Christmas time. And here's our shelf of just unique items that we kind of like to look at, so we didn't pack them up yet. They're usually listed, but we just enjoy looking at them. And over here we have jewelry, so various costume jewelries. It's all posted, but again, I just like to look at it, so I don't put it away. And then starting up here, we have a bin for like all of our backpacks and stuff like that. And then it starts out boxes, 1, 2, through number 30. And as we list and put in the proper shipping size, then we go ahead and bag it up and then we assign it to a box. And then that way when we're shipping, we can just come right to the box and pull out whatever we're looking for. And then we label them on the front with a marker. And again, some things we just put up here that we like to look at. And then coming over here, we start shelf A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. We locate stuff there. And then it continues on over here, K, L, M, N, and then the floor. So all the things that you see here are already listed, mostly packed up, ready to go. We have a few things that we don't have packed up yet, like the larger items, because it would take up so much space to have these packed up because we got to put a lot of cushioning around them and stuff. So we kind of pack those as we sell them because they don't sell super fast. They're a little bit slower moving. So, and then down here we've got some items that we bought new in box that we have listed and ready to go. Piece of tape coming off there. Okay, and then over here we have this is our station where we list items. So we have various lighting that we use to get good listing photos. We have a scale here that we do our weighing on. And then here's our computer where we look up our orders and do our shipping. And of course, we have our fantastic Rollo printer, which has been one of my favorite purchases since we started this business. Makes your job so much easier than running to the printer and cutting out the squares. And so that was a great investment. And then down here we have blue bags, pink bags, and then just regular white bags, bubble mailers, couple various sizes. I like to use blue clothes for the boys, or blue bags for the boys' clothes, and pink bags for the girls' clothes, just to kind of make it feel a little more special when they get their package. And down here we have our bubble wrap and our paper. We have the bigger bubbles, and we also have various stickers that we put on every package saying thank you. And then up here, my wonderful husband just made some nice little inserts that we can put in the packages with a little thank you and explaining our business. So that's just something new that's hot off the press this morning. So that's fantastic. So with that, we're going to show you how we ship a few things.
All right. Well, let's get this party started. Okay. Okay. So we're ready now to start pulling some stuff that's actually sold. So what we'll do is go through, we'll show you a picture of what's been sold, and then we'll go pull it from the shelf and then pull it over here so that we can get the labels printed and get them shipped out. So the process is just going to work that way. We'll just show you a picture of it and then we'll go get it. Let's do it. So first, the sale is for a Sony home theater system. Again, these are already boxed. This one actually sold for $89.99. And it is actually right here in this box. Babe, do you mind holding that for me? Because this one's heavy.
Yeah.
This one's got a lot of weight to it. So we'll just take and put it over here. And then move on to the next one. So this one, just to go through a little bit here, we did have a $30 cost in this one. Sorry, we did have a $30 cost in this one. We sold it for $89.99. Fees and shipping at 18 bucks. We got a profit line of $41.99. Next is our Woolrich hat. This is what we call a newsboy cap. We actually sold this one for $19.99. We picked this up at a yard sale and got a whole bunch of them. I think we got like 35 different ones. We paid 50 cents a piece for it. Sold for $19.99, fees and shipping at $4. So a profit line of $15.49. Oh, that was at the very top.
I'm just tall enough.
Just tall enough.
Oh.
All right, and next we've got a Furby. I actually picked this one up just the other day at the Goodwill bins in Columbus. No footage from that. I kind of did that on a whim whenever I was coming back from a doctor's appointment. So anyway, so I stopped in. I found this. Of course, at the bins we pay by the weight. So this one here, it probably cost in the neighborhood of a couple dollars. Sold at $25, shipping and fees at $5, and so we got about an $18 profit margin. That one's in bin number 26. And there we go. All right, next we have a pair of bib overalls for 0 to 3 months. They're made by Gymboree. These actually sold for $3.99. This was also a part of a bundle that we purchased, and we've got probably 50 cents a piece in these. We sold them at $3.99. We've got shipping and fees of around $1. So we got about a $2.50 profit margin in this one. A little bit small, but whenever it comes to having a full gamut of things that your customers can choose from in your store, I think it's very important to have even the small things, even the smaller things, as long as the big stuff, little stuff, combined to come together for a nice mix. So that is it on. All right, next up is the Cascade yarns. Tammy actually picked these up at the Goodwill bins in South Carolina the last time that we were there. Good pickup, man. It had a lot of yarn in that bag, and we have sold through that stuff quick and made a lot of profit off of it. So this one here, we actually had listed at $13.99. We took a best offer of $11 on this one, but with a 50 cents, around 50 cents, you know, by the weight. Had a good profit margin in there. With shipping and fees of $2.20, we had a good line of profit of $8.30 on this one. All right, next up is the Canon PG 240XL black and CL 241XL color ink cartridge. This is one pack. We had listed on this one at $45. We did take an offer on this one again at $36. This one was picked up at our local thrift shop for $1. So with that, we sold it at $36, got $1 involved with the cost, $7.20 on the shipping and fees, and looking at about $27.80 on the profit margin. So it may be in this box right here. Let's pull this down and I'll take a peek at this. Hey, so this is real world, guys, right? So I mean, we mark where we put it, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's easy to find every time, right? Let's see.
Oh, it is right here.
Oh, it's right there? Okay.
I was looking for that long one that you got. It was the HP. That's why I didn't think this was it. So it was right where you put it.
All right. All right. Next is another yarn, right? You said you picked up all the yarn from the bins in South Carolina. This one here, you can see we actually had it listed at $5 and it sold at $5. This piece here, I mean, if it weighs 2 ounces, I'd be surprised. Matter of fact, why don't we throw it on there and see how much it does weigh? I think it's settled in there.
You were close.
1.6 ounces. So, I mean, if you look at, you know, what was it, 90 cents a pound there on that Friday? We've got literally nothing in that. So, for a $5 turnaround, that's pretty fantastic. Say $1 in fees and $3.50 in the profit margin on that one. All right, next is the Squish Mellows. We picked these up from a yard sale. This was the one that had them all spread out in the yard. You guys probably remember watching Tammy sit there and go through them. And the little girl came up and said at the end, remember, she said, hey, would you give me another $4 and make it at $20 even, and you take all of these little ones too? That was pretty sweet. But a great deal. We've sold through most of these Squish Mellows at this point. This one here we actually had listed for $10. We did accept an offer at $8 on this one. With about $1.60 in fees and shipping, we're going to be looking at a $5.90 profit margin on this Squish Metal. Got to find the pink one. There it is. So again, we had $8 on this one. All right, so next is a North Face ski jacket for men's. It's a large black, beautiful jacket. We initially had this one listed at $69.99 plus ship, and we did end up accepting an offer of $50 plus shipping on this one. It's in bin number 24. So on this one, we had $6 from a local thrift shop that we purchased. We ended up selling it at $50, so they had about $10 worth of shipping and fees. So we're going to be looking at a profit margin of $34 on that piece.
Okay, so the next one is a pair of Adidas gray and pink golf shoes. And these ones were picked up at Goodwill by Robert over in Westerville for $3. And we originally had them listed at $50. And I accepted a best offer of $35. So they are over here already in a box. Let's see. Oh, right here. Bring those over here, and then we like to wrap brown paper around them just to keep them from sliding all around. And on those, so with the 35 best offer, we had $17 in fees and shipping because it was free shipping. So we'll have about a $15 margin on those. You didn't let me get it going. Okay, go.
All right, so next is a classic football game by Mattel. This thing was made in 2002, and it truly looks fairly new for a 19-year-old handheld game. It's crazy. So I got this one again at the Goodwill bins in Columbus the other day. We did have a $19.99 sales price, but we did accept a best offer at $17.51. With the fees at about $3.50, we're going to be looking at about a $13.50 margin. This one is on in. Fantastic. So the process that we use for organization, it works out pretty good. We learned that from watching other flippers on YouTube, and it works out. So anything that we do that whenever we put it on here, it's for a reason. It's to help somebody else, because we really struggled with some of the things, and that was one of them. Figuring out how do we keep up with all of this product. Because right now we've got over 700 things listed, and just imagine if we didn't have some type of process here. Fantastic job on this one though. So we're hoping to get that shipped out in the morning. So next is a Columbia quarter zip pullover. This is a pretty sweet looking jacket here. This one was picked at a local thrift shop. We did give $3 for this one. We sold it for $11. Initially we had it on there at $19.99, came down to $13.99, and then ended up accepting an offer at $11 on this one. So wasn't the best as far as profit goes for such a great little jacket, but we did have a profit line of $6 at the end on this box number 15. And again, the Columbia pullover sold for $11, $2 fees, $3 cost, so about a $6 margin on that one. And the last thing that we have is a model. This is a 1/24 scale Revell Tony Foddy LAPD Camaro. This is a pretty awesome little model. It is brand new with open box. We ended up putting it online at $59.99. Did accept a best offer for $55 plus the customer pay shipping. We've got a $2.49 cost in this one. That we picked it up at the Goodwill. This is one that we picked up at the Goodwill in Charleston.
Yes.
So it was a really no, it wasn't Charleston.
It was on the way home in Beckley.
Yeah, it was on the way home in Beckley. So it should be at the far end, I think. Is it there?
This one's already boxed, probably.
Yes, it is boxed. LAPD. Right?
Oh.
All right, so this one we did have $2.49 to pay for it, $55 sale, $11 in the fees. So we're looking about a $42 profit margin on those. So overall, not a bad sales day or two, right? So with that is the very last thing that we'll be pulling for today. All right, guys, and now for the final piece, which for most people is probably the most important piece, and that is the financial. So our total sales in today's 15 items that we shipped out was $390.35. We did have 15 items, so that breaks down to $26.02 per item. Now we had a cost of goods that we sold was $52.50. So with our total sales at $390.35, we subtract the $52.50. That brings us down to $337.85 in gross profit. Not a bad day. Now to add in the expense lines, which is the shipping and eBay fees, you can see our gross profit was $337.85. The shipping and fees at $88.11. That brings us down to $249.74. Again, not a bad day, but now, since this is personal income, we do have to pay Uncle Sam his portion, which you can see our net profit at $249.74. The income tax of $62.44, which is 25% of the net profit, comes down to a total in pocket today of $187.30. And again, bringing that down, divided that 15 items by that $187.30, and it comes to $12.49 per piece. That is a little bit low, but we'll work on getting that up. The way that you work on getting that up is just simply by sourcing better product and not discounting quite as much whenever it comes time to negotiate the pricing. So with that, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. As you're watching this video, if you did like it, hit that like button, please. Hit the bell notification so that you'll know whenever we post new videos. And again, for OHSC Pickers, we're out. Thank you.